you stole, you spend time in 4 tan. If you try to do this, you spend time in 4 tan. If you rebelled or whatever, and your rebellion was within reason, you'll be in 4 tan. But otherwise,
if I stole 5 kilos of vibranium and then sold it to Claw.
Oh no, you did.
We are gonna continue with part 3 of breaking down Black Panther versus Kang, a passion project that is up on Webtoons by our dear guest, Mr. Buckmeister, from Master Geek Media and Master Something Reacts. My brain is
Buckmeister cool
still
reacts,
my brain is still
but Meister
buffering,
Geek
yeah.
Media is more important right now. Meister Geek Media is more important, so
And
it's
then
fine.
introducing the person who's actively trying to get me cancelled, Mr. Extrodin
What?
from Extractive Media.
No, I'm not.
Because apparently, oh, it was a query, guys. It was nothing racially involved. Yeah, we're gonna have at this rate, we're gonna have one of those apology videos, guys.
If this causes controversy, I would be shocked.
Compared to the
no,
things
no,
you've
no, no,
spoken
no.
about.
If this
No,
causes controversy,
like you are offended that you don't own land. Like
no, but
we don't own land. Like
no,
we
no,
don't
no.
own land. How are you offended?
Mara Extrodin. All we do is show up in red berets in the next episode. It's fine.
Straight up.
They'll leave us alone.
We'll sing we'll sing a remix version of a certain song and call it Kiss the Chiha.
Do you know how many black people would revolt?
You know how we start the episode? We show up in red berets and we don't say any intros. We all just say house, house, house. Yes. All controversy will shut down tomorrow.
House, 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 house.
We don't have it. House, house. They stole it. House, house.
I'm kidding. Yo, the disclaimer is dead wherever it is right now.
Okay. Oh God. Black Panther versus Kang, issue number 3.
We are supposed to discuss Black Panther versus Kang, issue number 3, a spoiler breakdown at this show. Let's think about it. Which most probably will be cancelled because it's just the start. It's basically season 1 is going to be beginning and ending. But anyway, let's dive down to the meat of the subject.
All right. Before we get started, I just want to do some little housekeeping here. Yes, make sure to go check out everything Extrodin, links in the description down below. And hopefully one day we'll be breaking down stuff like vital intensity. Yo, almost had a brain aneurysm.
Okay, you said it, not me. Anyway,
hey, the color, God. Yeah, anyway.
Anywho.
All right. Woo. Chaotic intro. Here we go. All right. So Black Panther versus Kang, issue number 3.
Once again, cool cover. What I like is that there's a journey in the cover pages, and it does get cooler and cooler every time I see it.
Yeah, definitely.
There's Kang playing Puppet Master, smiling over the universe. Little bitch. Sorry, I'm in my moods. I'm also in my periods, ne? Don't mind me. And that's not to say don't be offended, feminists, ne? We all go through
the list of people. Okay, wait. Let's focus, guys. So yeah, we're checking Kang, and as you can see, he's Puppet Master 2, the forces of Wakanda, and T'Challa is defending himself.
Yes. Cool cover.
Yeah. Very simple message though, you know?
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point. I want to just switch off the video another video lead quickly because I need to step out. Hold on.
All right, we'll keep it going. Extrodin, do you want to do your commentary, bro?
Can someone do it? I'll be back just now.
Oh God, am I doing it? Okay. We open up on a black panel. All right. Because as you know, last time on Black Panther versus Kang.
Wait, I'm back. Quickly.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, was this not the funnest page you ever had to work on?
Oh,
you just had to do one thing.
Oh, it was the best. Oh
I
my God, it
love
was
these type
so
of pages.
amazing.
I remember when I was working on War Angel and there was a page where like it's this panel is completely black and it's just writing and I was thinking, yes.
No, I didn't even have to write anything. I just took the bucket tool and I was like, fill,
Well
done.
done.
I didn't have to
Yeah.
sketch anything.
You know what
You know,
my
I've
favorite moments.
always wondered how they do that in cartoons when they show that black screen and then it's blurry. They show the person's vision, like from a POV shot,
Mm-hmm.
looking at the other characters. I'm like, yo, how did they do that in animation? So yeah, I always like stuff
Well,
like that.
nowadays we have filters, but I wanted to try and do that on this issue. It didn't come out the way I wanted, but by the time I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter. I think people will get the idea anyway.
When do any of these things work out the way you want them to?
Yeah, I'm seeing flames with animation here also. So
All right, let's go.
all right, cool.
Oh,
All
I
right.
see what you mean. So that's the eye opening up and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with an animator called Peter Chung. He animated Rugrats, the opening of Rugrats. He
Mm.
did Ian Flux.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what he would do, sometimes he would show you the inside a person's mouth, like and the tongue wiggling and everything.
Mm.
Yeah, but anyway.
Like
Um,
that part where the fooling where he opened removed the girl's tooth and like flicked the switch inside the person's mouth. That was in Ian Flux,
planted
right?
planted something in the tooth, yeah.
Yeah, like
While kissing, yeah.
on a train traveling in different directions.
At different directions.
What kind of anime bullshit is this?
Hey man, look, anime's gotten away with a lot of stuff. So that's like what you said right now is not the wildest thing I've ever seen in anime.
Wait for it.
Anyway, yeah. So
I
Kang,
mean,
yeah.
in Attack on Titan, Abraham moved his consciousness down his spine so he can survive getting stabbed in the neck.
Wait, what?
You have to see it in context, Mr. Extrodin. But yeah,
Yeah.
he moved it. He moved his body down his neck. He moved his neck down his body technically, and they stabbed him. And then he was like, "I'm back. You didn't kill me."
That is insane.
Anywho, okay, I'm back now. Let me sit down.
All right. So here we are, and it's the opening. We're in the
The
throne
damn
room.
See,
smart.
this is the moment where I started hating Kang. I think I even told Buckmeister. I'm like,
on
yo,
on page 3.
on issue three, from issue three, I was like, you know what? I hate Kang. Kang is the pettiest nigga. I think I said this. I don't know if you remember. Because I
I
was like,
remember.
You blue balled bitch. What the hell have you done with my kingdom? That's the first thing I'll be saying.
oh,
Such
good,
beautiful
you're
drawing.
awake.
Such a beautiful drawing. I'm sorry. I love that smug look. It's like wakey wakey.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
so just another heads up about this. I tried a different format with
Mm.
this issue because I wanted to see if it was going to get me more views. So it looks different from the other 5 issues because this is in a webtoon format, meaning that it's in top down.
Yes, not
It's
side to
not
side.
page by it's not side to side. It's
vertical.
not page by page.
Mm.
And I ended up not liking this format. I just went back to regular comics because I just think comic books don't benefit from this format. Or I mean,
Facts.
it didn't hurt the story. It didn't hurt the story, but I found it better to just go back to regular things.
Viewing.
But anyway,
Mm.
so I was just giving everybody a little heads up. So if it looks a little bit different, it's because yeah, I changed the format specifically for webtoons, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go back to comic books.
And then T'Challa's like, how did you? Kang is like, please, you were a herald only one time, whereas I have been a time master for centuries.
But I also
Um,
like the You know what? Another thing that I also enjoy is that you can see an improvement from last episode's weaknesses to this one's. Like the font size has been augmented. It's much easier to read now than the other ones before, which is a credit. It's not necessarily saying the other ones were bad. It's just saying that we just see a constant improvement and a honing of your craft, which is something that's natural and normal. People think that you need to start from the pinnacle from page one, and it's impossible.
No.
Listen to me, kids. Just start. The first one, the first comic is like going to be like the first pizza tuna pancake you make. It's going to
No,
be a mess.
no, if you're looking at like, let's even look at this series itself. If you're looking at these drawings now, and you're looking at the drawings in Black Panther versus Kang issue 1, is very different.
Exactly.
So
Actually, I was watching a video yesterday about this guy who said he got advice from Jim Lee. And basically, what Jim Lee was saying was that don't waste your time trying to redo your old stuff.
Yeah.
Rather just keep going for moving forward and continue with the story. Continue with whatever you're doing.
I'd love to
Because
agree
what
with
you're
you.
doing is you're trying to change the past instead of actually just focusing on going forward.
yeah, you're not Samurai Jack.
No,
Whatever,
You don't
man.
need to get back to the past.
Samurai
Like
Jack.
Samurai Jack in itself, when like, the first episode looks nothing like episode 50. So, but anyway,
No, I mean, but I'm saying my point being is that, and also the reason why you don't want to redo your old stuff, just all of you guys who are coming up as artists again, I'm barely intermediate. I think I've just passed the beginner stage
Yes.
personally. But anyway, the reason why you don't want to redo your old stuff is because you need to be aware of your weaknesses. You need to be aware of where you've messed up before so that you know what you need to fix when you start doing your studies again.
At the same, I hear you guys, but I'm guilty of redoing my old stuff, so I'm not gonna give opinions here. Let me just shut up.
No. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not saying like redrawing stuff is bad. What I'm saying is don't try to erase what you did before.
Oh,
Like, don't
okay.
get rid of those sketchbooks. Don't get rid of those things.
Now, like I told you before.
I've redrawn stuff before. I'm definitely just because for the product's sake and whatever. But I've also kept the original things of what it was before as well, when it was terrible and all of that
Now,
stuff.
now
Because now
I
I
am
know where I need to go.
I am keeping them. I am putting some of these things up because I want things to keep me humble. Because I don't want to end up like another Elon Musk or Kanye West.
Yeah,
I want something out there to keep my ego in check while as I rise up
yeah.
the
If
ranks.
when I hit 100K subscribers, or maybe even when I hit 10K, but when I hit 100K subscribers on any one of the channels, I'm gonna do a sketchbook tour, and I'm gonna show you all the bad stuff.
You heard it
yeah.
here, folks. When you
and
so
I'm talking
subscribe,
And I'm talking the
subscribe.
bad stuff. I'm talking the stuff where, and like some of these drawings, I remember when I drew them at the time, I was like, oh, this is it. And now I look at it, I'm like, what was
The
I thinking?
hell?
Yeah, but whenever you have a what the hell moment, just know that you're improving.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell, you say? What the hell, Barry? Oh.
All right, so we're on to the next part of the dialogue.
Yeah. So it's like, do what your temper.
Do what your temper, the epinephrine your body's producing after is
The
producing after
epinephrine your body is producing
epinephrine.
and the after effects
That's
of
of
time
time
travel.
travel. Oh, he's gonna
Yeah, it's a
throw up,
mouthful.
isn't he?
Okay. So, Tebello, are you reading this issue?
Oh no, you continue. Me read.
No, you can continue. It's fine.
I've got dyslexia, guys.
Okay, Extrodin, please read.
You are better.
So yeah, T'Challa's about to throw up and is like,
Oh, I knew it.
so he's continuing from where he left off. He's like, I never a good combination.
Yes, and
Oof, that looks unpleasant.
oof, that looks unpleasant. You yeasty batch. The way I'll be busting them.
All that Wakandan jollof.
Yeah.
It's coming
Eh,
out, huh?
After that, I'll be busy, shame. I'll be busting them one-liners. You know
what
what?
you turn into the what's this King Boomy from Evil Cult.
Yes. Yes. I'll be like, oh, yo, you. I remember there's one line that I'll never forget that I didn't know I was capable of saying such offensive things because, well, he said something that triggered me, but I called him a yeast-infected twat.
Yeah,
Jeez.
is this Kang?
I don't know who I called. I remember those words and I'm thinking, a yeasty twat. Who would ever think of that?
I must have pissed you off. Okay, and then he's like, I hope you like what I've done with the place.
Oh, of
And then
course not.
Tebello, no. I think it's a pretty attractive aesthetic. Really screams power, doesn't it?
Yes, literally putting your face on everything. If this is not the most fascist thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Narcissistic fascist thing.
Well, and I'm
That's
serious. I mean, literally, there was a back in the height of fascism, and I'm not talking about recent political anything. I'm talking about the height of Mussolini. His
Mhm.
headquarters had literally had the wall-to-wall pictures of himself with a smile, with the words written "yes" over and over again.
Jesus.
So
He had what posters, you said?
was it posters or something? Literally an entire wall of his headquarters were building. The building was lined up with pictures of himself with the words written "yes."
Eh,
And
Never
then King is
underestimate the way
like,
of never underestimate the power of putting yourself of using yourself as propaganda, I guess.
I'm a fan of myself, but I don't like God. Wow. and
and then King is like,
pe-
credit where credit is due. I thought I would have aged you up a bit at this point, but regardless, I am the king now. So we can clearly see that. So King's intention was to make sure that he takes this guy into the future and he's aged up and weak, too weak to fight him, I guess.
Mm.
But I guess his plans didn't work as the things didn't go according to plan, basically.
Samurai Jack style.
Hmm. Oh, this is when you guys clocked him as the Aku influence.
Yes. No, we clocked it when the portal opened. Like,
But I still don't get how it works, though. This time travel thing is it's always a paradox because how does future Kang know
because
that
he lived
this is T'Challa that has been flung into the future?
because I'm sure he'd be preparing for his arrival.
Why would he
Okay,
prepare for his arrival?
the way time travel works is there's a council of Kangs. It means there's always Kangs moving throughout time. But specific Kangs have been able to pinpoint specific times that they're moving through time in order to affect events. So it's this weird thing where if there's one Kang who's doing a one timeline, basically think of it like this. Every Kang has their own timeline and they kind of move within that timeline, but it's all in the same timeline.
Can you explain the Aku one then?
Okay, so Aku, essentially what happens is, oh, well, okay, how to explain the Aku one? It has to be one time stream,
Yes.
basically. That's the only way the story works. The
Mm-hmm.
Jack that gets sent into the future, he goes through that whole adventure, loops back, and jumps out the portal to destroy Aku. It's the same Jack.
I
It's
get
not
that,
two. It's not two
but
Jacks in two timelines,
Mm.
but
but it's the same.
Aku, is it the same Aku?
It
Yes.
has to be the same Aku. Because the thing is, the way Samurai Jack's timeline works is that it works in a loop.
Okay.
It's
Like,
it.
I understand what you're saying because
Okay, maybe I'm
with
not
time.
understanding the question. Maybe you explain the question to me.
Okay, Tebello, if I take you now, this is 2025,
Yes.
and I take you to 2035,
Yeah.
where you see a future where where I own the planet, like I
Yeah.
own everything.
Mm-hmm.
How do and then you destroy me. So if you destroy me in 2035 and come back to the past, you have to destroy me again.
Correct.
Yeah,
So you have to kill me twice.
Yep.
essentially.
And then here's the even worse part. After I kill you in the future and then go back in the past and kill you again, that entire timeline is destroyed.
No, I mean, yeah, no.
Destroyed is not the word. It would be like changed, like depending on which time rules you're following. Because
Yes,
some timelines, that's how it works, where the whole thing gets erased. But other
exactly.
other other stories, it will be like no, events still continue. Like people still get born and things, but everything has changed. It's no
That,
more.
that's the multiverse theory made to make people feel
Yeah.
comfortable about the fact that the hero did not just in fact wipe out an entire universe by going back in time.
No, I'm saying it depends on the rules of which story you're following.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
because I know some people have questioned the Cell Saga
Yes.
as well. You know that,
No,
no?
but the way the Cell Saga works is that it creates branches in
Yeah.
time.
That's
So instead of traveling from the past and the future, you
this
travel from branch to branch.
basically for
So
one universe to another.
Yeah.
so Trunks' timeline, people have argued, is actually the original timeline, and
Yes.
then the timeline he created is the one where it deviated, and then
And it's been
Which is
made
so
it
messed up
deviating
into the
because what
since.
they're
future.
basically telling us then is that the Goku that we saw from the Saiyan Saga
Is dead
died
of a heart
in
attack. I
Trunks'
mean,
timeline.
of a heart virus.
Yeah,
And then basically the cast that we were watching who were waiting for Goku to arrive from Rayarat is from a different timeline altogether.
essentially.
Okay, anyway. Sorry, I deviated. I just wanted to understand what the hell
Which
is
is
because
which is I
for
mean,
me
if I was Trunks, I'd just be like, hey, is there any like what's this? Get a small Namekian. Is there any small Namekians in there?
That's
Or I would try and contact King Kai, and I'm like, look, my mom can build a spaceship. Please send me to New Namek, and then I can just wish everybody back.
that's all the many questions that I kept asking because one,
plot holes after plot holes, bro.
yeah, no, one of the other plot holes, somebody explained like the reason why Dr. Briefs isn't on planet side with Bulma at this point in time is because he got into the spaceship and he's currently looking for New Namek. And I'm thinking, bitch, and what is
You
King
got
Kai
into a
doing?
spaceship and did what?
And he's gone off on an odyssey to go find New Namek.
Mm.
So wait,
They should have all left with briefs. Why did they stay?
these guys, you guys are plot holing. The only reason, let's be honest, the only reason the timelines don't even exist in the first place is because Akira Toriyama watched
He
Terminator,
was
and that
freestyling. He was
yeah,
Terminator. Yeah.
he watched Terminator, and he said, you know what? I want robots that are powerful, that are gonna destroy the future, and this person has to go back in time. Full stop.
Look, we love it, but hey, look,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dragon. I'm saying, like, yes, I love Dragon Ball, love it to death. It's my second favorite anime. It's not without plot holes. It's not
That's
even. I'm not even gonna try and.
plot
But
holes
all
the
I'm saying
size
is,
of
yeah.
Kenya.
But all I'm saying is that, like, if I was Trunks, I'm getting in the spaceship. Like, Earth is for naught at this point, and if I find the Dragon Balls, I can fix everything anyway. Because we just find Dragon Balls on Namek. I train. I get stronger in the time chambers. They build the 100-degree thing or whatever the hell, or they send me to King Kai or whatever something. I go and I train. Yeah, because I mean, if you can learn Kaioken, you can just add Kaioken to Super Saiyan and wax the androids.
Bruh, all that all Trunks needed to learn was instant transmission.
Instant transmission. He could have learned instant transmission. He could have also learned. He could have just gone back in time, learned about the location of New Namek. Like, not go
Yeah.
back in time where Frieza arrives to the planet. Go back in time to when Dende and they were making that wish and say, "Hi guys, sorry. Hey, shh. Hi. Before you make your wish, look, I need your help, guys. Don't tell the other guys. Look, the future's gonna get seriously fucked. I'm that baby. You see, those two are about to make. They're about to make me. Don't worry. But that's just right. I just need to know where you guys are gonna be living. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I just need to go find you guys in the future so that I can help fix everything. Okay. Sure, sure. Okay, thanks.
No,
Bye.
actually, the person that he should have spoken to is Piccolo,
Ibile.
Yeah,
not even Zuko.
even better. Piccolo, hi.
Yeah, oh yeah. But anyway. In this, the way I've crafted this thing, it works in a loop. So
Okay,
the rule is that it's one time stream and they're just going in a loop,
all right.
basically. And then when it goes back, then it goes into the new timeline. And this essentially, you can either in your head canon, it can either still exist or it can be erased. That's up to you as the audience.
Well, I mean, when I read this, I think it was erased. I mean, when we go to future issues, but anyway, we'll get there.
All right. Anyway.
You know, one thing I don't understand about villains
Yeah.
is when they capture their enemies, they don't kill, they stall,
Now, at
they
least what
show
I
off, they show off and tell their evil plans and like,
spoiler alert for this one. It is at least here they spend time explaining why Kane spared him. But other storylines now it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I want him
No,
alive.
no,
Why?
no,
Kill the
no.
dude. Why do you want him alive?
The
No,
only
don't kill him. I want him
the,
alive. Nah, fam.
the
Kill
only
that man.
other the only other supervillain I know that want the hero alive had a reason as well would be Darts. Darts is the only one that I need the Pharaoh alive. Gary, of course, you want to soak. That makes sense. All these other ones. Why kidding you?
No, when I wrote this, I was like, I will have a reason. It will not just be because so that T'Challa can get back later. I
Yeah,
specifically crafted this with the reason in mind.
thank you. And us writers, thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna have people ask me, but why did he spare him? No. Because what Kang's trying to do here is he wants to break T'Challa's spirit. Unfortunately.
And then he leaves and says, Rest King, you serve a conqueror now. And then he's thinking to himself, I have conquered everything.
Nah, have I not conquered everything?
All right, please keep going.
Oh, fun fact, I
You
referenced
got
this
it.
from a painting.
Oh,
Fun
oh, I
fact,
can imagine. Where is that? Where is his treacherous wife now? But in a rebel cell where he can meet her. My wife is stuck in a time chamber. I am king of an entire timeline, and I have conquered everything of an entire life. Yet my love cannot meet me. Have I not conquered everything?
Oh god. Just fun fact that the painting thing that I drew in the background for the hall or whatever, it was actually a reference from a painting in my house. It was something that my dad bought like years ago.
Oh,
So
It
I
looks
tried to
familiar.
copy it and
It looks familiar.
yeah. So I tried to copy it and put it into the thing. I don't think I captured it the way I wanted to, but anyway.
we all start somewhere.
But also I was worried about like 100 other things when I'm making this thing. So
Towns, cities, countries, nations, villains, heroes all have fallen before Kang.
And another super villain reference. Always talking to yourself in the third person. Be careful of that.
nah. It's a
Whenever they
sign.
refer to themselves in the third person, I shame. I be
It's a
worried.
sign. I've made other conquerors look like children and fools.
Tweet. Why is Ken kicked
All
up?
the fear and blood I relished in it. Oh, all the fear and blood
Wait,
I
what
relished.
Continue.
What's going on?
No.
You like
Continue, my
this?
child. Continue. Thank you.
Kang's butt.
What?
Yeah, apparently he said Kang got drunk in the trunk.
Wow. Um, to know not even gods were beyond my reach. All I could see was mine.
You know, that's the other thing I gotta tell artists out there. If you're gonna be like immature about the human body, you won't become a good artist because that's just how the human body works, Chief. People got cake, people got cheeks.
Yep, that's true.
Have fun with that, but still, don't blame us when people start making fanfics. I'm
Oh
looking.
no.
Well,
I'm
I
looking.
think the advantage
What
of
is the name of that?
this vertical drawings for Webtoon is
Nightwing. Nightwing has
can
got so much obscene fan fiction about his cakes.
Oh god.
It's hard to imagine that it's hard to imagine that it's in fact a fictional character.
Oh
Which
god.
is
Okay.
I find it very difficult to fall into to have a crush on an animated character in general. I find it weird. Okay, not weird. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum. I mean, I have friends who had a crush on
Okay.
Trunks,
Back
but
to this. Back
still,
to this. Let's get
it
back
could
to this.
never be
Sorry.
me.
You were saying, Mr. Extrodin?
I was just saying that the advantage of vertical paneling is
Yeah.
that you're able to play around with, your panel. Like for instance here, how you showed us more of Kang's ship or his lair or whatever.
Oh no, this is not
Um,
Kang's lair. This is the Black Panther lab.
oh, sorry, the Black Panther's lab.
Yeah.
We see more of it than we would have if this was just a normal panel size for your typical comic book.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Unless if you were just gonna do one panel on that page, which just shows,
Yeah.
yeah. I've even conquered myself,
How cute.
which is so messed up.
You no, isn't that what you need to do to achieve enlightenment? To conquer the world, first you must conquer
No.
yourself.
I don't
Uh
think
Enlighten.
that's not what the Buddha meant.
no.
You went straight back to to the enlightened one, and like heavenly Buddha, I have done it. What have you done? I have conquered myself. Damn,
But
boy,
then
you're-
the guru from Avatar is like, that's not what I meant at all.
What?
No, because in Kang's case, he kills himself a lot.
Kyushu, wherever Kyushu is, like no hero Kyushu. But there's
But
one
there's
thing
one thing I always fail at. That kind of reminds me of Batman's lair where he has his costumes.
give me strength, Ravon. Love of all my lives.
But Kang is kind of similar to Dr. Freeze, though. Hey?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Uh,
With his
okay.
whole love, like the love of his life is in a.
The only difference is that Dr. Freeze's his thoughts are singular. He thinks of trying to save his life as primary to everything. Can conquers, and then the love is a side piece.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the big difference between the two of them. Yeah.
The
The
prison
prison of
cells,
cells of
the
Fort
prison
Hart.
cells of Fort Hahn.
So Fort Han is it's the prison area in Wakanda in the comic books. This is where they keep most of the prisoners if you're not getting executed.
Which happens a lot in Wakanda. Apparently, they are a great proponent of the death penalty.
No, not necessarily. It kind of like they're also
Well,
about circumstance.
to
They're also about
invaders.
circumstance. Yeah, no, if you're invading, you're fair game. We don't have prison space for you. But if you're committing a crime as a citizen or if you're doing crimes and things, like they have a system where it's just
Yes.
like, okay,
What if there's racism here? Why is Claw getting it?
No, the guy who
No,
sold
it's not Claw just getting it. Anyone who sold anything, you're dead.
he
Because
sold
why?
he sold vibranium. What? Did you not have enough money? Was there not enough food at home in this?
I mean, T'Challa might let you kind of go. He might, if he catches you before the transaction happens, you'll spend time in jail. You won't get out anytime soon. You're looking at 20 to 30 years, maybe. But you won't. But if the transaction is made, chief.
No one will defend him, not even the council. Has he not given everything? Not yet.
So that's like, hello, father. I'm surprised you came alone.
I was surprised you came alone.
And this is T'Challa being imprisoned.
So I don't know whether Lion King stole from Black Panther or if Black Panther stole from the Lion King.
The
No,
Lion King
Both
means
it's no. Here's the thing: they both just stole from African
Kimba.
tradition.
And let's not forget that Kimba, the White Lion. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, and also, I
No,
mean, Hamlet, like the Lion King is Hamlet.
Yes.
So
I,
I don't know if
but
Hamlet talks to his dad
yes, he
or
does. Or technically, he talks to a ghost. I like how we used to
oh yeah,
argue with.
Shakespeare liked ghosts, like
Uh,
this ghost thing.
I
Yeah.
like how my English teacher, and plus the same teacher from the kind of the William Smith show that we used to watch on television, but they used to
A word
explain
or
a,
two. A word or two.
they used they used to explain a lot that in Shakespearean times ghosts could assume any shape. So just because this ghost looks
Yeah.
like your father didn't automatically mean Hamlet was like saying, "Father, I believe everything you say."
Right.
mm,
That's why he took so long to get to his goddamn mind. Hey, Hamlet,
mm,
always makes you pissed off.
Be
How
or
many
not to
people would have
be,
said
Baba.
to be or not to be?
mm.
Anyway,
Your uncle just married your dad and is marrying he's marrying your mother.
and you're like to be or not to be.
Oh, to be or not to be. That alone was enough. I didn't need a ghost to explain to me. If the ghost came to me, it's like, I bet, what are we doing? How am I going to do this? I need advice. Step one, step two. Oh. I just wanted to tell you, you must carry out
So
justice. And then
T'Chaka's like, it was decided that I would be best suited to talk some sense into you.
talk some sense into me. It's a good thing they say, gee, you're my father, you're the only one I've listened to. Like, excuse me, what?
Oh, but no, one thing Tebello's good at is dialogue, man. Tebello's pretty good at dialogue. Anyway, let's
Ah,
keep going.
I'm touched, thanks.
And this is T'Chaka.
Yes,
This
You
is
boy.
this
know,
is the
you
this
know,
is
I
the
feel like
costume he
if
used to wear.
if there was a Trunks solo series, Buckmeister, if you were to do something like that,
Hmm.
something like that, I could see actually something like this happening to Trunks, where he's
Uh,
talking to his dad.
and
So the
Where's
only
your
Vegeta.
person that can
Saiyan
talk some
pride?
the only
No,
person that can talk some sense into Trunks is his
nah,
dad.
no, it's not his dad. There's one person who could definitely do it.
I know you're gonna say Gohan, but
Future
there's a
Gohan.
difference. There's a difference between Gohan talking to Trunks and Vegeta talking to Trunks.
Mm.
Who trained? Okay, wow. Vegeta talking to Trunks would give us more perspective because we know it's a father and son dynamic. But future Gohan speaking to future Trunks would have far more emotional impact to the character because
But what would Gohan tell Trunks that he hasn't already told him when he was still alive?
bitch, get your act together. I even lost an arm and you didn't see me give up.
Mm.
What are you
He already
doing?
knows that.
Yeah, hence what I'm seeing here and what you experienced together ain't it. Get up, boy.
No, I hear
Just zoom
you.
out
I
a
hear
little
you.
bit. All right. Anyway,
When will you
When
actually
will you
grow
actually
up?
grow up and be a proper king? This is T'Chaka. And T'Challa's like, I do not understand, father. My response to King was swift.
You delayed
this is
so
what
your
Rob was
little
talking about the entire time last time, guys. By the way.
you delayed so your little adventures was could cripple Kang's command which let you capture insane. The other, oh, woo! I am so glad I would not. We'll be having words.
You argue with your father.
Jay, like, look, I'm already in hell. What you gonna do? So haunt me. Yo,
Like,
Anyway,
Mr. Malan,
this is
nigga.
this is this.
Bas will appear in person, hold us back. Guys, your family, guys.
Anyway, this is the panel that Rob was referring to last time when we
Yeah.
did the non-spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, when I did put this panel up on Twitter, somebody was just like, yo, dog, why did you just put a big ass in front of me? Like,
I
Someone said
kept,
that.
I didn't
yeah,
say anything. I was
yeah.
trying
So
not to say anything. Like, you know what? It's a net to me, just move on. You're the one who brought it up, so I'm so glad because I was like literally
no,
putting on my
I'm
notes.
laughing because that's the thing. That's the thing that I had to explain to people. I was just like, it's a skin tight costume.
What did you
And
expect?
you could have made it a little easier by just removing one line. You see that middle
Yeah.
line there? That was all you needed to remove.
This is not the Power Rangers, Chief.
That's all you needed to have removed, and there would be peace on earth. But then you had to add that one. You had to split them. You had to split the hills. And here we are.
That's
You
how I
know,
learned how to draw them.
You see?
Power Rangers will be wearing cloth, but when you beat them, there's like sparks coming off. You're like, what kind of
I want
costume?
that. I want if there's one technology I'd like to assimilate from the Power Rangers uniform, is that
Is
nylon
what
battle armor that can spark on contact. And if you don't believe how effective that armor is, have you ever seen any of the Power Rangers bruised and beaten up after the fights? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Go
But
to school.
yeah, even when they're not morphed yet. It's a few moments, but it's usually for
No, but
dramatic
I'm saying
effect.
I've never seen a Power Rangers with a I've never seen a Power Ranger with a black eye. So I'm like, that suit is doing wonders there.
Okay, my
Yeah.
internet is
I
giving
mean,
me
we
issues. I'm
have
just
seen
gonna
broken
go.
visors
There you go.
in
Mm.
time to time, but yeah. Anyway, it's like Wakanda cannot take a backseat to your desires. It must be top priority. As Panthers, we give all of ourselves, son. We cannot commit halfway.
Look who is talking.
What do you mean?
Remind me, Father, where was my mother born again?
No, no, no. You got to remember something. That technically, Africans don't do this, but anyway, if you want to get technical, Ramonda is technically a stepmom. In that, when T'Challa's original mom Nyami died, was this giving birth to T'Challa? Then, with this T'Chaka was depressed for a couple of years. Then he met Ramonda in the wilderness. She was in depending on the time of the continuity, she was a apartheid freedom fighter. So she had left South Africa to try and find help or whatever. And in her travels, she heard of Wakanda. So she went and tried to find Wakanda to try and petition them for help. And because she found and was this and T'Chaka was going on a walkabout thing with T'Challa, they were just walking the jungles, and T'Challa took a left corner because as a kid you get lost. So he took a wrong left corner and he got lost. And the one who found him was Ramonda, and she managed to calm him down and take him to his father and whatever. And that's when T'Chaka fell in love with Ramonda, and then Shuri became a thing.
Oh, so Shuri
Anyway,
is Ramonda's child.
Yes, Shuri is Ramonda's child. It like again, Africans don't do this. You don't hear T'Challa and Shuri call each other half brother and half sister.
yeah,
We don't care for this thing.
we don't have half siblings. We're just siblings.
Yeah, we're just siblings. And
Oh,
also, Ramonda is just T'Challa's mother. But if you want to get technical,
all
Yeah.
right.
because she did raise him, like
I should. I'd have if I was a child, I'd have massive daddy issues. That's right.
Oh, damn. Panther caught your tongue, my nigga. You're not saying anything right now?
No, what is it? Thank you for your
Oh,
counsel, Baba. Thank you. Yeah, it'll come from the skin of my teeth. Thank you for your wisdom, my guy.
actually, speaking of this, I saw a clip where John Kani was being asked about, using Xhosa as the language and whatever. And he was saying, which is something Buckmeister said before a couple of times, but he was saying that he was asking the director, I guess he was asking the Russo brothers why he's talking to his son in English. Like, that's not what Africans do. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And he spoke, they were like, okay, how would you talk to him then? What would you say? And he's like, no, I would say this. And then he spoke in Xhosa to Chadwick. This was like a by the moment, it was like off the cuff, it's not something that they had planned. And then he was shocked that T'Challa replied, and John Connor was like, like, what? Uh, you know, Chadwick told him that, nah, man, I shot a movie in Cape Town a few years
Because
ago, and then
Chadwick
that.
was so serious about this thing that he went and did a movie to practice his accent.
Mm.
Yeah, so he was saying that one of the words he learned was the Paulo part because whenever there were things done during recording or whatever that were not going according to plan, that's the word that they would use commonly. So obviously that stuck. But anyway,
And this is why I'm fighting so hard for this character, because just look at that connection that was made there. Xhosa all of a sudden is in a Hollywood film, and that's never like the closest we came was Tutsi, and Tutsi was how long ago?
And
no, but
what
Tutti was not a Hollywood movie.
No, it was. It got a Hollywood,
it
not a
got an
Hollywood
Oscar.
release, but it got an Oscar.
It won an Oscar for foreign film.
Yeah, so it
It's
wasn't.
not a
Yeah, but I'm
movie.
saying the
It's
thing
not a
is, it's like,
Hollywood movie.
but I'm saying it's the closest it came to Hollywood. That was the closest like a African produced film or a film with African sensibilities on that level
Since
came to Hollywood or whatever.
Well,
And
I
I'm
mean,
Lion
not
saying
King,
not really. I mean, The Lion King could be argued that
it
it's
can be no, but it can be
it was.
argued, but like it's an American production with an African aesthetic. It didn't necessarily center Africans.
In fact,
The only person who's of legitimate African descent, and I'm not African American because they still count, yes. But I'm saying the only person who was kind of like, yeah, this is actually an African was the guy who played Rafiki, I think.
yeah,
and Labo M, but he was not a character. I get
she's
that.
just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying they got to
So I
sing.
was
They
just
got to
saying that the language thing that you're talking about, because when he sings there, it's Zulu,
No, I'm not even saying that it's the language thing in particular, but I'm saying in terms of dialogue, in terms of hearing an actual person converse or whatever.
Yeah.
That was not really a thing.
No, it wasn't.
And
I
singing
mean,
is
I mean, I'm sure.
and
Like
singing
one
is
thing I know for
nice.
sure, Black
Yeah.
Panther is not the first. I know that much. But what you're saying though about, let's put it this way: main characters having a nation and that nation speaking an actual language. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's what
I
I
mean,
mean, because everybody looks at Africa as,
da
you
da
know,
da 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 la Black
we're the
Panther.
singing,
Like what?
yeah,
What did you say?
we're the singing, like we're the singing continent. Like that's how a lot of people, but they didn't see people interact as people. And I'm
Yeah,
like, this was what like, and on a stage like this at that level, that's like the only time I've known it to happen, you know, where he's standing next to like a Captain America, where people are used to hearing Captain America all the time, and they're hearing an actual black like African person speak, and it's like, oh, he's not singing or banging drums or anything.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So there's an explosion, I believe. So Titan is thinking to himself, I'm unsure if I should thank Bast or not. Wait. Oh,
I'm
okay. I'm unsure if I should thank Bast or not. Disappointing father is not my favorite pastime. Okay. So Bast interfered.
No, well, because of the explosion, it broke his concentration. So if he's not
Oh, okay.
concentrating, he's not. This is the King of the Dead power. basically to be able to commune with his ancestors. Like T'Challa's the only Black Panther to ever have it. So usually it's either rituals or whatever, but he can just commune whenever, because he's connected to the spirit realm.
And then he
Yeah.
continues to say, but it sounds as if someone is attacking Fort Hans walls directly.
Mm.
Yeah,
All
actually,
right.
I actually didn't do too bad on this muscle definition here.
Yes, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Do you know who my go-to person is when I draw? There's a character called Lorenzo, who's basically the main character of one of the universes that I have from my side. Do you
Yeah.
know who my go-to person is? And this is something that I discovered when my cousin was drawing Lorenzo back in 2004. Magneto,
Mm-hmm.
bro, from the X-Men.
Magneto has always got the poses and the
Yes,
muscle
he has the
definitions.
best superhero body in X-Men, bro.
I
Oh,
wonder
even
why.
even 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 over Scott.
Even over
Yes.
because like Scott is dependent on the art. It depends on which artist. Because sometimes they make him slim on purpose. But if you're talking about the Jim Lee era, Scott is number two. Number one is Magneto, my G.
Mm.
And Jim Lee
The,
era for me is the best era. But
remember, they
anyway.
need to show you why he is somebody's ex, but we're not gonna put those into words now.
Wow. 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 Wow.
You could have
Wow.
had all this, Charles.
Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So
Lilandra for who? But anyway,
we do see someone in the distance. It's a silhouette. We're not quite sure who it is. But yeah.
Team status report. We have engaged the main forces of the palace, my queen.
Okay.
so this is an
Relevant.
important thing. I want everybody to kind of understand because
And more
the reason I
cake.
did that, but the reason I did this, ne, is because I wanted people to understand something. People who are T'Challa fans were not like women can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a particular reason why I picked the female to get this type of dialogue.
Okay. Sorry, it just sounded like you were going to add more to that.
Okay, all right. Let me add a little bit more then. So what I'm trying to say is that of the two characters I'm going to introduce, one of them I introduce as Queen. So I'm trying to let people know who read this. Our issue has never been about women assuming positions of power or anything within this franchise. That's never been the problem. The problem is that T'Challa's the main character of the franchise. That's it. Okay? All these positions, people can occupy them for days. Nobody's saying women can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the story revolves around T'Challa. If he's not in that position of power, we're not going to focus on that position of power.
In essence, Buckmeister is saying he's not being a chauvinist for asking for T'Challa to be recast
No.
or against feminism.
Look, this is some like what I'm doing. No, but it's not feminist shit because the Dora here as well. So anyway,
Yes,
I'm just showcasing characters doing what they do and they happen to be female, which should be the definite basis of all of these things in the first place anyway, in my opinion.
thanks. Pew, zap.
Showing off some of the technology.
Yes. How long did
And
it
this
take you
should
to
be
get
a
this right?
the funny part, the hardest thing actually was the wind.
Yes, that's why I was commenting because I know wind effects are bitch, wind and water. Ooh, God, I hate those.
Mm.
Oh God. It's
But
me
you'll
that
be
I have to
fine,
work on
man.
those soon.
Yeah, like the pose was not that hard. It was
Yes.
the wind that was destroying me.
Hey.
And this should be a hint as well.
Oh, of course it's a hint.
I think the hair gave it away, but
But
okay.
you know what?
The hair directly.
Yes. Because we'd be thinking, why is she using a gun? But she's got hair. KO.
All
Dramatic
of them were
finish.
knocked out. All of them were knocked out.
Or dead, but we'll be positive.
No, they're knocked out. She didn't use the kill setting because you're about to see a difference.
Yes.
Begin withdrawing within the hour. The Queen Mother urged us to remember that this is a rescue mission, not a suicide mission. Understood, my queen.
Still love the shading.
Yeah.
You can see there's a little thing in the back there.
It seems like it's just monitoring everything, that thing.
That was thank you.
Hey. Speak of the devil.
And look, what kills me is that it reacts like he's being hit in the face.
Yeah.
Ow.
I think that's the AI, no?
Yep.
Because it's busy smiling like everything belongs to Kang. Ow! That's my face, damn it!
And that's how you know that she didn't kill any of the palace guards, because the blast is very different from if she was trying to blast the palace guards.
100%.
All right. So
And then I let
just
her...
like Avatar Aang.
No, because she knows that they're the palace guards or whatever. And then I let her aura farm for a bit.
Yes.
No, we can see her working in slow motion.
And you can see T'Challa sighing in the background, like, oh God. Who taught you this?
Quick question: if you could do a solo series of a Z fighter, which character would you choose and why?
Gohan.
Which Gohan?
Ultimate Gohan.
Oh, okay. After the Z sword, after killing Boo, after the Boo saga.
After the Buu saga, yeah. So
Okay.
they can finally learn his lesson and stop aura farming when he has to kill someone.
And you, Tebello?
Well, he took my answer. What am I supposed to say now?
Oh, okay.
No, because that's how you know Gohan was influenced by Piccolo. Like, hey, he flexes. Gohan is actually the worst because here's the problem: he's got Piccolo aura and he's also a Saiyan.
Yes.
So he's double.
He learned from the best, bro.
Okay.
For
And he
me,
picked
it
up all
would be
the bad.
Vegeta. Sorry?
And picked up all the bad habits.
Yeah. I think for me it would be Vegeta or Piccolo. But if I were to do an actual Dragon Ball Z story, um, it would be Goku hitting his head hard, so hard that he goes back to his,
Same
to the
same
way he was
programming.
before he hit his head when he was still a kid.
Now I must probably continue from after the Cell Saga and make it a proper passing of the baton. So Gohan is now Earth's champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna cause lots of fights with Dragon Ball Z fans, but
It might end up becoming
yeah.
Superman
Moving
2.0,
on.
but still.
Which would work for Dragon Ball, but anyway. Yeah. So yeah, the glowing at the back, that's the effect or whatever. Because the other thing I wanted to do is not just let.
Hello,
You didn't
I
want
didn't want
to
it to just be like cool guys walk away from explosion. Yes, yeah, we're still here. I'm saying I didn't want the cool guy walks away from explosion and the explosion doesn't have any effect on the character.
Okay.
I'm like, let the technology at least absorb the impact.
No.
That's why we have the
Okay.
purple glow there.
They must always look cool,
So
and they must
she's
not
not
fear any
getting.
flying shrapnel that could most probably kill them from this range. Nonsense.
Not your flying shrapnel at all, Baba.
Never.
It's like remember what's this face? Like remember Iron Man 1 when he's like when Tony Stark is like, why what, and he's like, and he puts his arm out and then there's an explosion behind him. I love the meme where they like turn behind him and his back is like blown out, the whole thing is
Yes,
destroyed.
his cheeks are out there for the world to see.
Like just dust flew at you, just dust.
Hey.
No rocks.
And then who's this floating in midair?
Well, he's supposed to be attached to a wall. Actually, he's handcuffed to a wall.
Oh, sorry about that, but it looks cool nonetheless.
Mm.
I like the walls. They remind me of the night sky.
You like
Yeah,
the
I
walls?
referenced them from the comic book. They look very well drawn in the comic book.
Okay.
You get introduced to Fort Han in Volume 7 of Black Panther.
Cool. The fact that it's called Fort Han.
And then she's like, your stupid hacking device better work.
Beep, 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 beep would have been my
Basically,
response.
she's setting someone free. All right.
You sure took your time to save me.
You're making me regret it already. And then he's like, the key hacker and the gun worked, didn't they? And she's like, yes, they did. Now, can you shut up so that I can concentrate? And then he's like, you finished the ammo, didn't you?
I swear,
Azari, I
I
swear
swear
to
to
bust. Keep going.
Oh God, he's the younger sibling, isn't he?
They're actually twins.
Oh, who was the firstborn?
Uh, Technically, she came earlier.
He's already giving younger sibling vibes. This is how it is, Sana. Sana, oh God.
What is it, Azari?
Oh, I already found the older sibling in me like, what?
Kang has beaten my head in several. Oh, Kang has beaten my head in several times, so I might be hallucinating, but doesn't that look like
My butt's teeth, that can't be. Hey,
my
that's
boss
blasphemous.
teeth? That can be possible.
That's
Yeah.
blasphemous. You
So I'm
watch
not
your tongue, young
hallucinating.
lady.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so he says, so I'm not hallucinating. That's good to know. Is this when you were getting the vibe that you got from him, Mr. Extrodin, where you were saying he's like Huey, Dewey, or Louie? Now, in the
What did I
non-spoiler, I
say?
remember you saying he's like Huey, Dewey, or Louie.
Oh, I don't remember that. Why did I say
No,
that
you were
again?
saying Azari, who I've introduced here, who, if Black Panther fans, if you're aware, you know who he is. It'll explain itself later. But yeah, this characterization of him, the reason I chose it is because I needed to juxtapose the siblings. Azari, when he's shown a lot of, which is not a lot of the times, Azari, when he's shown, he's kind of self-serious a little bit. But I was like, I can't have. I mean, I'm not going to make him a complete joke because remember, there is points in the story where you get to see he's different or whatever. But I wanted to introduce a little bit more.
Yeah.
I wanted to inject a little bit more character into him so that he can juxtapose to his sister.
It's so
That
sweet,
makes
though.
sense. Hi there. My name is Nkosazana. Greetings, Nkosazana. Is that a real panther habit? Don't mind him. We have an exit planned. Are you hurt? I'm well, thank you, but it seems time is of the essence. All right. You can explain your exit strategy on the way.
I would not trust him for an iron mile. What are you doing? Why are you wearing this uniform? Who are you? Where are you from? That's. I, I'll quote the scene where Odysseus' son Telemachus,
Yeah.
they flat out told him that your father is in here. He drew a knife on him. Like, yeah,
Well,
that is
look,
a
if we look at
knife.
the context, if we look at the context of how everything has been going on, Tebello,
Yes,
if you see a person in a Black Panther habit, you he might give you hope.
don't do that. Don't do
But this
that.
reminds me of the Young Justice review that we did, where we were just saying, why would Superman just trust an alien quickly during an alien invasion? It made sense that Batman wouldn't trust
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter the first time they met.
No, no. Why would Superman deliberately disarm the world without Batman saying something? Clark, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You are the
uh,
living proof of why we should still have nukes.
Well, you're proving
You
he's
are,
proving Lex right. But anyway,
if you are
um,
alive and you're an alien from outer space, do you not think there are other aliens out there?
well, anyway,
God, what's it?
the regular patrols seem engaged. Is this your doing? Yes, but our forces are withdrawing now. Did he just hack his own prison door? Like,
Bye.
our plane will be waiting for us at the East Wing. How many
Um,
warriors did you bring?
Warriors?
514 total. This was just a raid, just to save my brother.
540.
why are you surprised by that number?
Oh, that is quite a lot of loyalists, I'll give you that. And how many are dead so far?
I guess it's rebels.
That's a lot. Ah, bast, damn it, we've been spotted.
I guess the girl is like, we have to be careful. Kang has a hold on their minds somehow. And he's like, let us not waste time on the obvious. Jesus, T'Challa. Yo.
Why you say that, bro?
He is
Oh my
quite.
God, bro. Like, we know it's
You're,
obvious. I'm
you're,
just saying.
you're,
Like, chill. My God.
he's making his father proud by having such a loving relationship already. That's a family trait. Mm.
It's a
Point
clean
out the
enemy
disappointments from the
values.
get-go.
But anyway,
uh,
But what? But who? But where?
there are very few ways to hurt me in this world. Making me fight my people is one of the worst ways.
Eesh.
You
yeah, this
see,
shot actually took a lot.
haters are gonna say that this is similar from Superman, the latest one that came out when Superman punched someone's teeth out. But nah, this came out before Superman, guys.
Yeah.
Way before.
So
Yeah, no, hey, this one took a while to get right. Well, to get to the point where I was happy with it. Now I'm seeing some other stuff, but I still like it. I actually like all of these issues.
you should.
Sometimes you're surprised with your work. But any day you create something is a win, even if especially when you take it to completion.
My G, even if you add a full stop, a win is a
Ah,
win.
you take it to completion. You remind me of this skit I remember. I'll send you the link. It's
Making,
ridiculously funny.
making me hurt the people that took that throne for.
I swear to Boss King, I will have your blue colored spleen.
I will reduce King to ashes.
Oh, at least it's
Okay,
better.
he's getting pissed off that he's beating his own people and is blaming Kevin for it, and as a result, he's gonna get his
At least
revenge
he's
for
less graphic
he's
than
getting his
I'll.
revenge for punching. He's getting his revenge for punching people, for punching his own. How dare you, Kang? I had to punch my own people.
How dare you make me hurt my brothers? Tish! Look what you make me do! Tish! Everything you've done now has just made you violently angry. Oh, great. Now I'm agreeing with Vegeta. Look what you made me do.
Yeah.
The Kimoyo signal from Kwanga? He's still too far away.
Zwanga.
Yeah, what did I say?
Oh, I thought you said Kwanga. I heard Kwanga for some reason.
No, Zwanga.
Uh, I think it's Zoom. It was like, I need to whiten some of this up. This is way too black.
Yeah, the subtitles here are gonna suffer.
I
All right.
actually did a lot of shading on this panel, and I look at myself. I'm like, I wonder why. I don't know what I was thinking about.
You're
I don't know.
you're
Could have
facing it.
been
Your inner demons.
Mm,
could have been inspired, as artists sometimes when we're in the zone, we just add more detail than we should sometimes, and yeah.
Yeah, I did
But
not
it
need to detail
works.
that panel that much.
No, but it works because you showed us the lights at the top, those
Mm.
round lights. So
Yeah.
if it's underneath those lights, the lighting makes sense. And then it's like, Nkosazana, we need to go, but we need to go, but we're going to be overwhelmed at this rate.
I have a theory.
Get your brother and meet me at the East Wing window. Theory confirmed, whatever Kang has done, he's made them focus on me.
Yes.
But they seem sloppier and slower.
Well, they didn't have you to train them. You keep doing them drills.
Yeah.
Well, good to know Kang has not found my shadow armory.
Again with the cake. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's Wakanda's ass, man. That's
Yes.
what you expect.
Even America's ass is going like, as it outran him while charging to the while charging at Infinity Wars. There he goes.
I
Going
did
for the
enjoy doing this
kill.
one because I had just learned about arm anatomy. So I was like, let me see if I can flex some of that stuff here.
Okay. Still enjoying it. Nice. Down he goes. Wee.
Oh, the T'Challa can't fly, no?
No, he cannot.
As far as we know.
Well, if he wants to, he can.
Yeah, I know. Hence, as far as we know.
So what are those explosions?
Smoke bombs.
Oh, smoke bombs. Okay. And what's that? A grappling gun? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's a grappling hook.
Oh, okay. I swear to bust, I will return to save you all. Can they hear him though if they're under his mind control?
No,
Nope.
remember, T'Challa's thinking it.
I'll rescue
Oh,
you,
he's
my
thinking
friends.
it, yeah. But I've always wondered, like, when people are being mind controlled and the person is talking to them, can they hear him? Can they understand him? Or
Depends on the level of mind control, especially in comic books.
oh, okay. T'Challa goes way back up again, starts running to the east way. Come on, where is he? This reminds me of the Matrix.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make it. Now jump.
What I actually tried to communicate, nobody had picked this up, so I didn't communicate it as much as I wanted to. But what I wanted to try and communicate is that she thinks he's not going to make it, and then all of a sudden, the superhero landing.
Oh, okay.
And what I also wanted to communicate is I wanted to in the back with her face there, and it looks like it's too far pulled out, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, I wanted it to be like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like he did it. What?
It's like Zwanga Hamba. So Hamba just means go.
And your Google Translate will help you there. And then they're off.
So the most dangerous army in human history could not contain one man? Like,
With all due respect.
with all due respect, we wore a panther. What?
Oh, it's a habit. Oops, missed that eye there.
No problem.
No.
With all due respect, we wore a panther habit, and that habit belongs to.
She's gonna die, isn't she? Oh. I thought as
I
much.
require your permanent silence now.
I thought as much. Yeah. Oh God. Now there you go. There. That's the end. That's a freezer moment right there. You know what, freezer?
You're not Zabon or Dodoria or the Guinea Force, you're gone.
You don't ever backchat freezer. Like freezer. Freezer. When Freezer says call the Guinea Force, don't say no. Do we have to? Do we? No. Just say yes, Lord Freezer.
Oh, put the Guinea Force on the phone. All I need to hear is.
Yes, not. Are you sure, sir? Oh, did you?
But sir, the Namakian weather and the atmosphere, nigga, did I stutter? I said call the Guinea Force.
All I remember was the way he said it, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Lemol." It sounded like you were second guessing one of my orders, and then he's like, "No." Oh, in that case, it's a shame. Blows him up. It means that I must have killed you for no reason at all.
Exactly.
I was like,
oh God. Why that's why like somebody put a list and it's like who would you work for and what and they had Freezer on the list and I think they had Lex Luthor or something. It's like who would you work for here? And I was like Lex Luthor any day. I'm not working for Freezer.
Freezer Black Mask, no. Don't even think about it.
Well, I'll be working for Lex. I'll be low-key trying to seduce him. I'll be busy.
No, at least because the thing is with Lex, you can quit and he won't care.
Oh, he will. He will.
Yeah, no, Lex is petty, bro.
I'm saying if I'm low level, he doesn't know who I am. I'm just tendering my resignation. Let Freezer find out let Freezer find out you retired, or he'll hunt your whole race down to extinction.
Retired to what planet? I never knew you lived.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, let's keep going. It's getting late, guys.
In the coming days, our love for Wakanda will be tested because if you fail again, I will raise this godforsaken country to the ground.
No, in the coming days, your love for Wakanda will be tested because if you fail me again, I would raise this godforsaken country to the ground.
Oh, your love. Oh,
yes.
Sorry. I missed the why.
Yes. Any more questions? Now get to work. I think the only other badass moment like I can compare to is that moment where Oren decapitated that Yakuza boss.
Yeah,
Kill Bill.
Volume 1.
The price we pay for either bringing up my Chinese or American heritage is a negative is I collect your effing head.
And if anybody has anything else to say, now is the fucking time.
So this is supposed to be an indicator that the brainwashing it's powerful, but there's still something in these bras that makes them want to fight. They just don't know it yet.
Yes, that king is back. At this point in time, once you fell down like that, they should have just had the choo.
The willpower is strong with this one.
It's just beginning to break the system. Like, remember my sisters.
The Jabari lands.
Yeah, this is
Jabari lands. Hi. A spaceship lands in the middle of the night.
Mm.
So is that we need
Zana,
to
we need
ask?
to ask him. Ah, sorry, for once in your life,
Like,
be
be
silent.
silent.
I said, believe, doch.
Hold.
I actually really liked writing Azari like this. I had a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Forgive the children. They get excited when the guests arrive. Is that so? Honestly, Tyler, you are usually more perceptive than this. Fruity Tyler's like, what the f? What the f?
You are horribly out of practice. The cave. The cave. Yes, girl. That is the cape of a goddess.
Hello, Standard Sam.
Yes. And the colors. The colors. Not to mention, we'll talk about the colors later, but the cape.
Mm.
Welcome back, my queen.
She's
The cape.
tasting that jollof rice he threw up. That Wakanda jollof rice he threw up earlier.
The
Hey, Muna,
gates.
when you're in love and you saw your lover get sucked up by a portal and you didn't know whether they were alive or not, you don't care.
The
Yes.
jollof doesn't matter. No?
The jollof doesn't matter. As for the smooching, ew, I agree with that, ew.
Why did you hit my broken rib?
Because you don't know how to be tactful. What's tactful? Look, go read a dictionary for what's in your life. Dear boy, how can we be the same age?
Yeah.
I see you've met our children.
Wait, what?
Our children, Aurora? Great goddess, I've never seen you cry this much. Save my tears for important things. I save my tears for important things.
Somewhere out there, Grandpa Black Panther is having an aneurysm. He did what? Were they married? Out of wedlock? No. No, 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 not my child. I taught him better than this.
Well, if you read the comic books, he wouldn't have a leg to stand on, kind of, sort of. But
I know,
we'll
I
save
know.
that. We'll save that
But
for other. We'll save that for other days.
but which parent isn't a hypocrite when it comes to this comes to this matters?
Yeah, as if you sat down with your child and told them that you should never have a child out of wedlock. You always
But
tell us that your disappointment post. It's not like you sit with us before.
no. Never have a child without wedlock. But mom, you had me out of wedlock. You.
Oh my gosh.
It's like in
You're
space.
disappointed in me. Look at you, nigga.
Mm.
I'm happy we're all ignoring my broken ribs now. Shut up, Azari.
You'll heal. You'll heal your half me.
Ah. And to be continued.
To be continued. Ah, what a sweet ending.
Yeah, so issue 3. So I guess right place, right time. You know, the daughter wanted to go and save her brother, and then only to discover that their dad is alive, and obviously they help him out, and yeah, they go to a certain rendezvous point, and then he meets his wife. And yeah, it's a wholesome moment because he sees the kids that he never had or that he didn't know he had. They see a dad they thought was dead,
Mm.
and then she's seeing the man who she thought was dead. So yeah, it's a nice wholesome moment. Uh, it kind of gives me, even though I know it's not the end, but it kind of gives me Return of the Jedi vibes. I would say this is the Return of the Jedi issue, in my opinion.
Really, I think
It
was
it's the,
giving
I think
me.
it's more the Empire Strikes Back
Yeah,
still because um like
it's
things are not solved. Like all T'Challa did was beat up his his subordinates and escape.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, like if you remember in Return of the Jedi, they rescued Leia, Boba Fett died or whatever. Like
It
Darth
was
Vader was still out there,
it was still Han Solo,
but
but that's the
but
literally the
it's like
middle.
everybody had like they met each other once again, you know.
It wasn't
Han,
the
Leia.
Mm.
it wasn't the middle of the movie.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Mm.
saying that's why it's giving me this. Like,
Uh,
no, nothing has been solved yet, but it's giving me Return of the Jedi vibes.
oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Okay, now I'm debating. You've got the Return of the Jedi in my head now. Should I watch that tomorrow or should I watch Lord of the Rings? Why not both?
Yeah, it's your birthday, Chief. Oh yeah. Side note, it's gonna be this guy's birthday. Well, as per time of recording, I don't know when this is going up, but if
God
yeah,
only
happy
knows
I think
happy
it's
when.
birthday
going out till
anyway.
December.
You just see this. Tebello's birthday is in December. Yes, guys, get me more presents.
Ah,
Buy my comic.
ah, ah. Yeah, man. I actually going through this issue again with you guys. I actually had a lot of fun reading it again. Noticing some other stuff, noticing some mistakes that I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that better now. So,
Mm.
and noticing that I'm developing a bit of a style. I might want to change and expand upon it, but I'm starting to see how I draw, and that's
Yes,
also interesting.
your Kung Fu style has revealed itself.
Mm.
Which
Well, if I may ask, man, if you were to continue with Black Panther stories, which stories would you be interested in tackling?
If I get officially hired, I mean, I'm probably gonna do a version of this anyway, depending. So I'm yeah, after I do this animation thing and I go back to my studies, I might either decide to continue the Black Panther thing, or I might just go back to original works. I think I'm gonna go back to original works for about like 2, 3 months or whatever, just because I need to get that stuff back up to scratch. Especially Black Fist. I think Black Fist needs a redo, or whatever. But the ones I would want to continue is that I had a storyline for where T'Challa tours problems of the intergalactic empire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then in solving those problems, he would create a bunch of loyalists who hear how Wakanda Prime was treating him, and they're just like, "What?" And then they want to go back and sort that out, and that would lead to another situation.
Wakanda Prime.
Basically, to show,
Did you say
huh?
Wakanda Prime?
Yeah, Wakanda Prime.
What's
Yeah,
Wakanda Prime?
it's original Wakanda before the Empire.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, we forget that T'Challa is also a galactic emperor. Palpatine appears. What?
Yeah, yeah. But what I wanted to do is because basically it would be taking T'Challa to a different environment, and he'd have to be solving different problems and meeting like different people with different political spectrums.
Yeah.
And it would show how his diplomacy is one of his greatest weapons
Mm.
or whatever. Because I think the other thing is a lot of people see diplomacy as like kind of a weakness type of thing. So for him to go, because like the way I would have him go there is he would be taking like the minimal amount of tech, and like people would be asking him like, why are you just going by yourself with the minimal amount of tech or whatever? You should be coming with the army and whatever. And he's gonna, and in my version of it, it would be like, I'm not there to conquer these people, I'm there to lead them, I'm there to understand them. Coming
Yeah.
with weapons and an army, that's not understanding. There's no point in me trying to maintain this thing if I'm just imposing my will over everybody.
Also, it sounds like you already had this in mind then.
Yeah, like after this, if I no, not let me say not let me not say if. I'll say when. When I come back to this universe that I've created, I've got another 6 issue arc around that stuff, basically where it's going to be the wedding, the second wedding, and also Araco and that situation, and then T'Challa and Storm together are going to go sort out intergalactic issues and etc. But
Okay.
if I go back to, if I ever get hired by Marvel officially, which I would do it for minimum wage. I'm not even joking. But yeah, if I ever got hired by them officially in an official capacity, I would be focusing on T'Challa exclusively and trying to build him up or whatever. I would maybe even introduce a love interest from his history that has been totally forgotten. I would reintroduce her. And then I would kind of start sowing the seeds that can Ororo and T'Challa get back together in the official canon or whatever. If it's an alternate universe, I'm jumping to T'Challa and Ororo straight. I'm not going this roundabout route.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
I said my
But
part. I don't
I
know.
Who? I like this one. It started from a low point. I think one of my favorite pictures is that grinny smug face from Kang at the beginning of the episode.
hmm.
I think that's one of my favorite thing. And also you can see the hints to why we don't know fully why he kept him alive, but we do get a hint to there might be a reason why he's keeping him alive, and it revolves around the one thing he can't do is to save his lady friend. But still, I hate his I still hate his blue ball guts, and
Mm.
I mean, really, one girlfriend issue and he made it the universe's problem. Oh my God, it does sound like he does sound like Obito, doesn't he? Moving on.
No, but Obito, that wasn't his fault. Kang, it might have been his fault.
Moving on. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. There are so many pictures here that I thought these could have made just beautiful posters on their own, but here we are.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no,
Well,
I definitely was this. It wasn't my no. I love all of this anyway. Like I don't have
mhm,
a favorite like issue or whatever or whatever.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
mhm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
No,
it's not
I
like
just
I have a
think.
boiling rock of
Uh,
this yeah, it's all boiling rock.
yeah, no,
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
yeah, the
Yeah,
last airbender. Also, I'm glad that we did. I mean, we covered it last time in the non-spoiler, but like again, we got to see why stuff got resolved. Because I mean, I went over this again, and I was just like, no, I don't think there was a plot hole here. You know, when you just try to check your work to see if it's like tight or whatever. And I'm like, the
Mhm.
reactions that we're seeing, they make sense.
That's true.
No, I remember when people like I got two or three guys on Twitter who were like criticizing my writing. So I was like, let me see what they're talking about. And I tried to be objective about it. I don't see what they were saying. So
I think I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that it's probably because sometimes the words don't have punctuation marks, maybe.
could
But
be.
oh no. I'm not talking about the particular like the grammar mistakes, which are there. They're obvious. You can find them and spot them. I'm spotting them now. Whatever. I'm talking about in terms of the story where they were saying that like people are too chilled, people are just accepting one, two, three, four, five. And I'm just like, nah, I don't think so. I think I
accepting
put the
what?
context in. No, like I mean, Tebello brought it up as a joke, I'm assuming. But anyway, he was like, "Why did they trust this man off the bat?" And I'm like, Panther habit. They haven't seen one. Like these kids look like they're 18, 20, so they haven't seen one in 20 years. What happened?
Mm.
So now they see one and they see that he is competent. They see he knows his stuff. He's doing what he's doing. So they're just like, oh, it might be him. And then it turns out to be him. So I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. I don't know why you guys would want extra drama on top of all of this. Also, I'm not going to draw all of that.
Mm. Otherwise, your story would have taken more issues
Nah,
for things
we're
that are necessary.
we're still recording, right?
We are
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay.
Should I wrap
Cool.
things up?
I'm just checking. Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else to say, Tebello, we can wrap this up.
All right then. I've got nothing else to say. So thank you for listening up until this point in time. Sorry you can't see me. My internet is expecting my
No,
bed.
all of our internet. My internet also is tripping out.
Yeah. It's my internet is reacting to the reality of my birthday vibes. Like his power
Ah.
is leveling up. It's stabilizing the foundations of the internet. What's going to happen? So
Ginryusa Sama. But anyway, Just one
follow
last
this.
thing.
Yeah, okay.
One last thing before we as per time of the recording, I don't know when, but we are all gonna be at Comic-Con Africa. The thing
Woo!
that was kind of hyped up
Yeah.
by T'Challa's appearance in Civil War and Black Panther 1. So we should probably make sure we don't lose this character, guys. I'm just saying. But anyway.
Hashtag. Yes.
But yeah, we're
Uh,
gonna be at Comic-Con Africa. Or we
and
were already there. Depending on how this comes out. We're gonna be there or we were already there.
one
You'll
one
figure
of
it
the
out.
two. One of the two. That being said, follow these guys on the various social medias. They're lots of fun. And next time you're gonna continue with the let's talk about it. And I think you're gonna go back into Netgasm. We need to Netgasm real soon. I think we need to finish we need to finish Lelouch because hey, I don't like finishing storylines. I like a certain other person we know.
Mm, mm. All
Um,
right.
well, okay, I'm losing my train of thought. My brain powers are
We're saying
activating.
bye.
Oh
We're
yes.
saying bye. We're saying bye.
Oh yeah. Shout out to our missing Prince Zuko. He'll be back soon as well. He's currently once again Azula's doing the things.
Hey.
Uh, and I think by the time these things up, at least we have many of our supposed Netgasm episodes should be showing up. And stand by for new and upcoming shows that are on the production line, guys. Things are happening in these channels behind the curtains. Anyway, with that being said, we love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.